All right, here we go, rock and roll. We have caught a glimpse of Moogle Butt, but we have not actually seen a full Moogle. So our quest continues as we head to the Pacific Northwast. We are in Washington State, trudging through a forest with Sid and Torgol. Torgol is my trusty dog. Look, check it out. You can actually pet the dog. There you go. I did that because, quite frankly, Clive doesn't have much else to say or do beyond swing a sword. So far, impressions are good. This is the first time I've really gotten any player choice, although not technically no. Still on very much a linear thread. Pulling on the thread. Because quite frankly, they haven't said I could go anywhere else yet, and the routes, even once I got to the levels you're supposed to be playing, there's no like, hey, you can go back to a previous place and maybe like grind for a bit or find hidden paths or anything like that. I have the ring on that. It's the Ring of Assistance or something like that. Ooh, nice level up there. I like that. Or does it just interrupt combat to level you up? Wow, yeah, it just stops everything. Oh no, that was the end, okay. But yes, so I have some ring on that basically allows Torgol to just auto attack. So just take a brief look at some of the textures, lighting. They're going to rush me through their whole linear thing. So these could have been store-bought assets, actually, for these trees. This is what I was saying, and I think it was like the first episode, but the more photorealistic stuff like this, like these moss rocks, they're literally Unreal Engine packs that you can get for rocks that would look similar. And the ferns and all this stuff, all these art assets, if this is Unreal Engine, could be done. I don't want to say like easily, but I mean, there are videos of people putting together environments like this fairly quickly. The complexity is always in the game design, trying a bunch of things and then balancing out the combat and getting animations to run fluidly. Like, there's a lot of challenges to game development, but just doing pretty realistic looking scenery isn't one of them anymore. And some people might scoff at me saying that, but it's just factual. You can buy a lot of asset kits, and with maybe a couple of weeks worth of learning Unreal Engine, you could build environments like that. Oh, this guy looks cool. Oh, we're getting Monster Hunter style.
What in good Grieger's name is he doing this far south?
Turn it up.
Looking for food. No more wolves where he's from. The north was one of the first parts of Storm to fall to the Blight.
The Blight.
Poor sod. I'd invite him over for a cup of tea if I didn't think he'd eat the dog.
They were dealing with the Blight 13 years ago. When he was, when Clive was just a wee lad.
Let's try and stay out of its path.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Remember when I said there were deadly beasts? Well, the shrubs of these parts are much better.
Let's see how they like a little fire.
I think to mention this now.
Does the auto pick up during battles too? Looks like I got a trophy. That's just Torgol doing his thing though. I didn't do anything. Oh, that's nice. Torgol just jumps in and finishes him off.
Well, that's the undergrowth sorted. I'll take it from here.
I like the monster design on these guys though. I mean, it's definitely kind of a unique vibe, plant life with tendrils. Would have been more interesting if they popped up out of the ground or something, but it seems like they just sort of appeared. I don't think they have real-time lighting through here either, which helps with things like performance. I have switched over to frame rate mode. I tend to prefer frame rate mode in games over graphical fidelity because, quite frankly, I don't notice that much of a graphical difference. You do on bigger screens, but I think I'm playing on like a 24-inch.
After you.
Thank you kindly.
I'm very curious if you can upgrade your armor or the look of it, or if you kind of have to look like this throughout the whole game.
The ruins. They're everywhere, aren't they?
Don't tell me if you know. Ooh, I like that. Nice point of interest. Kind of looks like the Exodar.
Time they blocked out the stars. Down was the only way left for them to go. There's probably a lesson to be learned from that. But it can wait. Come on.
So one thing about having, if you have kind of a bland universe like this with just normal mountains, normal trees, all this stuff is normal, then you can put more energy into designing the things that are unique, such as this structure out there. You can put a little bit, like it stands out because it's not something we would see in our world, which is sort of an effective storytelling tool and an effective way to make something look more extravagant. Like, but you know, I'm reminded of like some of the paths in like Final Fantasy 13, which was my many people least favorite. The only Final Fantasy I never finished, that I started never finished. Don't need to go into why, just didn't do it for me. But their environments were beautiful at times. And this is like super, in contrast, it's like weird new direction for the series. Like they were going more of that Dragon's Dogma, traditional medieval familiarity. Yeah, hit him with that Scarlet Cyclone. Yeah, staggered. And then just combo attack. So far it's like kind of button mashy. Yeah, it's 50% down already.
This time. You know what to do, boy.
I'm wearing that ring that auto potions when my health is low, but I have no idea at what point it actually, what does it consider low? Like, if I'm not full health, like, I don't know. Ooh, 4,500. Because I leveled up, I'll bet. Doing more damage on my staggers. Crafting tools. Okay, cool. Another cutscene.
Must be a nest nearby. Keep your eyes open.
Well, that's cool that they leave the body of it there. I wonder if you leave the zone and you come back, is that body still there, though? I wouldn't think so. There's probably a trophy if you pet the dog enough times. I don't know, though. No knockback if you hit the ball. Just a little bit of like leaves fly out.
Well, it appears we won't be going this way.
Why not? Did I miss something? Steel silk.
I'll admit I hadn't counted on that.
You didn't count on the steel silk? No, the path. Okay. Torgol knows something. Why trust in your own animal instinct when you now have an actual animal at your side? If you are lost, hold down the L3 and let Torgol point you in the right direction. Okay. Yeah, well, he sees the invisible arrows.
Thank you, Torgol.
How would he know that? He can smell the crevice. Worgens, here we go. We're getting some more enemy variety. I'm glad they didn't go all grounded with the combat, though. Like, this does still feel very Final Fantasy. It's a little bit button mashy. Maybe that's because I got all the like rings of evasion and stuff on. I also haven't noticed any kind of block.
Doesn't mean I have to like it.
No.
You can dodge. You can parry. Well, okay, I'm supposed to go that way, but what if there's something over here? Okay, never mind. There's nothing. Gotta explore, man. Lots of reused assets through here, by the way. If you're a 3D artist or you work in games, you'll know what I'm talking about. Just lots of reused stuff. But lots of care put into it. I mean, it feels really organic. Back in the old days, like PS2 era, this would have been like a flat wall with like just a flat texture on it. And like a couple of little bits of foliage. I'm a little bit surprised that there's no foliage reaction. That's not very PS5 level. Is there? And it's so subtle. Yeah, there is, but it's super subtle. Not realistic foliage. I imagine that'll be like a big PS6, PlayStation 6, update. That'll be the thing that they add to all games is like realistic foliage. Nice god rays coming through the forest too. Ooh, I'm just coming off of like talking about Metal Gear, and I'm wondering with Metal Gear Delta, are they going to do this level of detail in the forest? Is it going to look all lush like that? I could see that. I have always been a stickler for this, the little particles. Particles in the air are a big deal to me because they fill the space and they make it feel less like it's just nothingness, I guess you'd say. It feels like the illusion of atmosphere. I've been pushing for that ever since Final Fight Streetwise. And back then it was PS2, so like you couldn't really do much. Not too many particles at once. You'd get real performance issues. Even in an urban gangster beat 'em up, I wanted to have like, particles in the air, like god rays and like glowies and particles and fireflies and stuff. Not in every environment, just like where it's necessary. But yeah, this totally feels like Monster Hunter right here. Oh, he's cool. Oh, I like him.
That sword sharp.
You better hope so.
He's not like a traditional Final Fantasy enemy, though. Fafnir. Ooh. He's got a punch. Get out of there. Okay, nice. Yeah, you gotta get that dodge down. Dodge. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Oh, man, he hit me hard, though. Dodge. And jump in. Get out of there. Get out of there. Oh, he got me. He got me good. Dodge. Now I'm getting stomped, man. A lot of dodging. Did I stagger him yet? No, not yet. Get out of there. Oh, man. Oh. Got me. Got me good. Wow, the challenge just suddenly jumped, man. Okay, hang on. Like, the challenge just tripled, like, all at once. Let's do some Stone tonic and strength tonic. It's time to go balls out. Give him all you got. Staggered him. Now he's staggered. Here we go. Let's do it. Oh, and I don't have any of my Phoenix abilities. Here we go. Phoenix Cyclone. Yeah, 4,300. That's not too shabby. I'll take it. And roll. No, get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Where he stops, no one knows.
He's too fast. Oh, that's neat. Love that he's got different modes. Barely dodged that one. Get out of there. Get out of there. Ooh, I jumped right into that one. Oh, I actually got out of there. Nice. And staggered. Hit him with the cyclone. Man, I was like totally on his back there. Get out of the way. Man, it must have been that stone skin really paying off. You're toast, buddy. Oh, you don't have a chance. Andy staggered? Oh, you don't have a chance. Cyclone. Hit him with the rising flames, too. Oh. It's going to be the best stagger damage yet. I don't have the charge up ability yet, though. 5,400. Can you believe it? No, you got me that time. And you're toast, just about. He's got like one breath. There you go. Boom. Fafnir of the North slain. Only 28 experience? Am I reading that wrong? Am I reading that wrong? Oh, I don't know what the different categories are. I better read about that. Gnarled Scale and Wyrite. I'll take it. Totally giving me Monster Hunter vibes.
Oh, come on. Stand back.
What? Oh, he's the electric dude. Thanos style. Smoked ya.
You're a dominant.
I am. Aye. But not by choice, mind. Old bloody realm of strapping young lads. And it was this sorry sack of bones Ramu saw fit to home.
Ramu. It couldn't be the cigarettes. Coughing up all that blood. Couldn't be that.
Sid.
No. It's Ramu.
You say you want to help dominants and bearers. What's in it for you?
What's in it for me? The same as for all of us. What we want and deserve. Save for our knack, dominants and bearers are no different from anyone else. The ability to use magic or summon great beasts should command respect, but instead has left us outcasts. Our kind are used and discarded like tools, yet we are men, so why must we die as less?
I see. So what you're saying is you want to start a war?
You flatter me, lad. But my days as a firebrand are long behind me. No, I only wish to offer our kind a choice. A place where we can die on our own terms.
Sid's a cool character, though. He's got, like, if I'm to do the math, 150 times more personality than Clive. Why is Sid not the main character? He's awesome. He's got that voice. He dresses with style. Also, a dominant. He has something like, I don't know, halfway decent dialogue, I'd say.
Clive, what exactly do you plan on doing when you find this dominant to fight?
What do you think? I'll show him the mercy he showed my brother, and cut out the tongue of any man who tries to talk me out of it.
Alright. Forest dark enough as it is.
Oh, did you see that little squirrel run by? Stuff like that adds so much subtle life. We just couldn't do that back in the day, so seeing that level of care put into the environments is a real nice touch. Because there'd be wildlife everywhere, especially with a forest this lush. You'd see rats scurrying and just all kinds of stuff.
Excellent. Get him, boy! You know what to do,
It's so weird that I just didn't hear about, like, anything about Final Fantasy 16 until right when it released. I mean, don't get me wrong, yeah, the Game Awards and all the shows and stuff, like, there was certainly stuff for it. It just doesn't feel like as big of an event as what it should have been. And maybe some of that's just because people are a little bit burned by 13, and then there was the boy band 115, which I rather liked.
Follow her upstream and we'll be in Lost Wing in no time.
Okay, so go upstream. But let me collect all the stuff first. I think that is upstream, if I go that way. So let me look around real quick. So I guess what I'm saying is like it's a little odd that it wasn't much more of a big deal in news. Like, I don't hear anybody going, oh man, Goaty. But maybe that's, I'm a little behind on my gaming podcasts. I don't know. Maybe they do. Man, I'm leveling up fast. That's nice. Feels good. It's a good clip. Now we got more, what are those, Worgans or something? I forget what they're called. Wolves down there. Well, they give you a little bit to explore here. This is good. This is what I'm talking about with player choice, player agency, like multiple paths. Very important to an RPG to give the player a sense that they're making choices. Am I going to fly off that ledge though? Because like if the player doesn't feel like they're making choices, then they just feel like kind of trapped doing what they're told to do, which doesn't feel like RPG at all. That just feels like repetition. Or not repetition, but like,
no holding back.
You know, you might as well watch a movie. Oh, there's a chest over here.
Keep your distance.
Oh, this guy. Ooh. Dragon what? He's got a lot of health.
Sick of Torgol.
Avis. Arvis? Avis. Dragon Avis.
There, boy. Get him, boy. Get him.
Some pretty good stagger damage. Almost 5,000.
Over here. Sick of Torgol.
It's a little crazy. It's like I can't really see what's going on.
There, boy.
Ooh, just barely dodged that.
You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy.
Dragon's Talon. Alright, I saw a treasure chest over here. Here we go. Let's open that bad boy up. Meteorite. Okay, so I know there was a map. Here we go. Oh, isn't there a way to access the local map, though? Thought there was. That's the journal. How could I have forgotten? If somebody knows or remembers, please drop that in the comments. Because I don't remember. They open up the local map, not like the world map, but the map for the local region. He did say, when you're ready to move forward, follow the river. So I'm guessing maybe if I just follow this, it'll take me where I'm supposed to go. But without a map, I'm probably likely going to forget or get lost or miss some hidden stuff. This kind of looks like the way I came before. So yeah, let's just follow the river. Why is this lit up? Oh, that's just sun peeking through the... Yeah, never mind. And then this is that cliff that I was standing on a moment ago. Okay, I got my bearings. So far, like, I haven't really run into any challenge, although that last boss fight was pretty tough.
Sick of Torgol.
Not sure. Generally with RPGs, I like to do a lot of grinding. A lot of bumping, grinding. I prefer to go into an area like way overpowered. You know what I'm saying? Just mop the floor. That kind of looks like... Oh, it's just a sliding... Oh, is this the way I came in? Yeah, probably. Dag nabbit. Let's follow the river then. It's the other way. Curious. I was curious how they were going to handle that. Like, are enemies going to respawn? Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, so this is where I was before, and then I did not go through this little crack right here. And I guess I could have just had Torgol tell me that, but like I said, I tend to want to look around a lot. I play games slower than most people, I think.
Quiet. A Royal Scout.
Someone's far from home.
Let's follow him.
And?
I recognized her thighs right away.
They're just down that way. All of them. Grieger's my witness.
Excellent. We move.
I don't understand. Have I not proven loyal?
It is true my liege values loyalty above all else. But were you not quick to betray your countrymen for the promise of coin?
Okay, I don't like her as much anymore. She's kind of a jerk. What the heck was that for?
That woman.
Benedicta Harmon, commander of Waloed's elite intelligences. If we can capture her...
You! Weapons on the ground, Imperials!
And their faces in the cutscenes look so detailed, so good.
Let's get this over with then. Well, at least they're not giant lizards.
Put a lady on the wind! Get him! Sick of Torgol! You know what to do, boy! Who's
Oh man, he missed my cyclone. Dodged it.
Get him, boy! Get him!
Dodge it.
Get him, boy! Sick of Torgol!
Staggered.
Get him! Over here. You know what to do, boy.
I wonder if we can affect what Sid does. Oh, this guy's something else. Okay, cinematic clash. When the screen flashes orange like this during a pivotal moment in battle, you repeatedly tap square to either press or fend off the attack. Yeah, okay. Let's go. Let's go. I gotta switch it up. Midnight Raven. Oh, he's cool. Up close. Oh, they kind of had to do the clash thing just so they could have that. Did he just fling me in the air? What the heck? Parry. Use square just as an opponent attacks to parry the strike, temporarily slowing time, leaving the opponent open to a counter. Okay.
Get him, boy! There, boy! Get him, boy! Get him! Sick of Torgol! Over here.
I seem to be doing alright with that.
Over here.
What?
No!
Oh man, I couldn't even dodge that. Staggered. Even with the hard stuff. All the Phoenix abilities. 1-2 punch. I gotta get over 5,000 for this one. Stagger damage. Yeah, 6,200 stagger. Nice. I'm happy with that. Yeah, dodge it. Yeah, dodge it.
Get him, boy! Over here. There, boy!
Hey, that's my sword. No, it's not. Who is this dude that they're just making him so important? I can already tell you the final boss of the whole game is going to have a bunch of quick time events. Like 40 hours later, it's just going to come down to a quick time event. Midnight Ravens. That's neat. Badge of Might. What's that do? Increases attack by 7. I don't think I have any open slots.
They thought we were Imperials.
Well, you do look the part. Though you fight like a true shield of Rosaria. And one blessed by the Phoenix at that. Speaking of which, I wonder, does the other icon of fire give blessings, do you think?
You don't believe me?
And lo, the Creator did make of the elements 8 icons to serve as keepers of the one law. Not that I've ever set too much store by holy doctrine, but on that point, it's clear. Fire has always had just the one warden, as of all the rest. The new one can't be born until the previous dies, and even that can take years. The thing is, you don't strike me as a liar. Which leaves but one person who might be able to shed some light on the matter. There in Lost Wing.
The Lost Wing, huh?
As are our Waluda friends, I would imagine. We should hurry before it gets dark.
But what if someone discovers the bodies?
Well, then they'll be sorely disappointed.
Stage replay and arcade mode. Stage replay and arcade mode are now available in the Hideaway's area Arete Stone. Oh, that's odd. So you can't just go back to the location. You have to replay it at the training thing. Does that mean you can get XP for doing that again? Is this where we're supposed to go? Orabel Downs. I think so. I don't think there's much of a reason to go to the Hideaway. And it doesn't seem like I can't access my inventory or anything from here either. What about nearby activities? Nearby quests? Nope. Doesn't let you. Again, very linear thing. Alright, I guess go to the Orabel Downs. Fine, I'll go where you want me to go. The Holy Empire of Sanbrique. Sanbrique.
So much for arriving before sunset.
I didn't realize we were this close. Any idea what that is they built the village around?
The Fallen Ring. I've heard some call it an airship. Though its flying days seem to be behind it. Shame that.
You truly think a dominant's waiting for us in that village?
My scout has never given me any reason to doubt him. Which is why I think we should hurry. Come on.
Neat. Obelisks. Attuning with an obelisk allows Clives to travel quickly between the location via both the world map and local map. Clive need only approach an obelisk to attune with it. So does that mean you can't just go to the world map from anywhere? I guess we'll find out.
This isn't the first time I've seen one of these. Perhaps I can use them as waymarks.
Perhaps. Oh, you know what? Let's check out our... maybe we have some abilities. We did get a new item, possibly. I like the timely strikes. I like the timely assistance. And I like the timely evasion. I don't think I want to trade any of that up. Don't want to trade up any of that. Did we get a new item, though? We did. It's the Badge of Might. Definitely not worth the trade on that. I like all the auto stuff, man. That's real nice. It's real helpful. What about abilities? We got 568 points. We could totally get some new abilities. Where's the ability that lets you just hold down the attack? Summon a wall. Oh, that's all like Phoenix abilities. I need, like, it's in one of these standard abilities. Not magic burst. Not increased potency of magic. Use while in the air to kick off. We don't need to do that. Didn't do that. Nope. Burning Blade. Hold. Okay, yeah, that's the one we want. Burning Blade. I've heard tell of this Burning Blade across a couple of podcasts that talked about the game. So you can like charge up this Burning Blade while you're doing other combos and stuff. Ooh, I do want to be able to slice down too. That pretty much limits what else I can get though. Let's see. Yep, how do you like to use this one too? You can close in on an enemy from a distance. I like that. What about attributes? Can't really do anything. That's just to look at your character, I think. Oh, you can like level up Torgol. That's nice. Can't look at the rest of your party or change their equipment though. So, yeah. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Wait. Yeah, it's just tapping the center button. Okay. If you wrote a comment about how to do that, you don't need to anymore. I just figured it out. You have to tap the big center touch button on the PS5 controller. That'll pull up the local map. Super helpful if you're just like trying to collect all the stuff. I can see a little glowy up there. Yeah, we'll grab this one first. Then we'll head up to whatever this is. Looks like we got a Wold Hound.
Get him! It's over. Get him, boy!
Punisher trophy already. I am, if you're watching this, then you should know, I am trying to record just like a little bit more. I carved out a chunk of time to record more than like 1 or 2 videos a week now. Specifically because it's like, oh man, it's a long wait. If you're trying to watch them back to back.
Figures up ahead.
Are they friends or foes?
Let's go check out that house up there. House upon the hill. And by the way, yeah, I'm gonna do a lot of just grinding. There's like a little side area. I'm gonna go there. Oh, I haven't done the hold. Yeah, that's that finisher where you hold the attack button. Get a nice finisher on there. And usually there's something around the back of these houses. Or any house. If there's a house like this, they'll hide stuff behind it. I guess not this game. Ooh, that's a good smash. Okay. This is nuts. The level of action is just over the freaking top. Okay, it's just a particle effect storm. I don't know how I feel about that. A little bit much. It's quite a departure from those realistic medieval sword games that have been coming out lately. Oh, can I just jump off of a side? Hey, nice. I thought they'd like try to block you with an invisible wall. And nothing up that way. We may as well. What's kind of neat though, I mean, in terms of storytelling, it's kind of neat because it makes sense, you know, you'd have the houses built up on the hill, right? And then down here you'd have the, I don't know that they would have had the road down at the bottom because it would flood. But it makes sense that they'd have the plants growing up the side of the hill like that. Oi. You want some of this? You want some of this? Forget about it. Royal, what is he called? Osfreyr. Royal Osfreyr. That's just a particle storm. Boom.
Why? What is it they want?
You're welcome to ask the next ones we meet. Let me know how it goes.
So I'm not really sure how to trigger the run. I think you just have to be pressing in a direction for long enough, and then he just starts to bolt. Which is handy, by the way. Ooh, this looks cool. Lost Wing, the Holy Empire of Sanbreque. Sanbreque. Sanbroke?
No
Sanbroke.
sign of the royalists.
Or anyone else for that matter. It's too bloody quiet. Even for this hour.
What do we do now?
First we look for my scouts. You start here, I'll circle around the back.
How do I let you know if I find him?
Good question. Shout.
Subtle.
Did he just roll his eyes? Don't roll your eyes at Sid, man.
I don't even know what he looks like.
I'm looking the wrong way on purpose, okay? That was intentional. Wait a second, though. Is there... Let's get a peek. Is there stuff going on down there? Like, it looks pretty dead. I dig it, though. They give you this nice set piece here. You see a lot of those kind of half circles, like bullet holes in the world. It's real interesting. I wonder if we'll find out what that means, or if there is any meaning or
The
purpose
village
to
can't
it.
be completely abandoned, can it?
Got an obelisk here. Can you jump over? Nope. He's got a... Look at that. He's got a 6-inch vertical leap. He's not going to be a ball player. Homie cannot slam dunk. Ooh, that's neat. I want to come back here and go fishing. That would be pretty relaxing. Again, I'm a sucker for those fireflies.
You miss me? I'm flattered, but let's stick to the plan, eh?
Explore Lost Wing. That's the plan. And all the doors are going to be locked. So... Normally what you would do if you're a game designer is you would have one structure that kind of has
Sounds like a
a
child.
light on it. Or you could have a sound cue. First of all, this is a super romantic looking bridge. Look at this. Aside from the eerie ambiance. Oh, okay. We got a kid here. We want kid.
It's all right.
We crying kid.
I'm not one of them. My friend and I, we're with the Imperial Army. And we've come to help. Do you know where your parents are?
In the church.
Then I'm going to find them and make sure they're safe. Can you stay hidden here until then? To the church,
This is a setup, man. Why would she be here and everybody else is in the church? It's got to be some kind of a setup. I'm going to explore. I don't want to go to the church just yet. There's got to be some other stuff around here. Although this is the kind of game that so far I found that they almost, I don't want to say they punish you, but they don't really reward you for going outside of the path that they want you to go. That linear path. It's like, go here, do this. Anything else will not be tolerated. I think this might be the way up. And around the corner, yep. That's really neat though. I mean, oh, you see things like that little bridge? That's totally my jam. That's the kind of thing I like to do all the time. If I got a bridge like that, the distance, if you can't go there, then it's going to have a little broken plank sticking out of it. That's my jam. I would not have wanted to work on a game like this. It's fun to play, but from a style standpoint, I'm definitely more of a stylized artist. Like a Dragon Quest or something. That's just a personal, like, you know, I know my strengths and my taste and what I like to do. And sometimes there's a disconnect, you know.
Don't get into a healer.
Enough of your barking, dog.
I wouldn't work on a Metal Gear game either,
About time.
though I love the games. It's not my forte.
Stand back.
Don't get me wrong, if they threw a bunch of money at me, I'd do it in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying?
Clive!
See, he's got character, man.
Thought you weren't coming.
You still alive, Gav?
Barely.
Gav for
Been
Gav.
doing what I can for the villagers, but I thought you were joking.
It's all right. He's with me. Is this everyone?
No, there were others. A pair of royalists came for the bearers just before you arrived.
Was a dominant among them.
Maybe. It's not like he was holding a sign.
Whoops.
That's where he's going. Clive, after him.
Now you're taking orders from Sid? Like, Sid is stealing the show, Clive. And you can't even control him. Come on, how do you kick in that run? Kick in the run, man. You get like a nice slow jog going on here, buddy. Good job. While the bad guys get away.
Any word from the scouts?
Not yet, my lady, but we have the Dominant's companion. It's only a matter of time before we seize our quarry.
Very good. And what of the others?
The bearers have been taken to Caer Norvent.
Nice masculine beard on that guy.
Some may still be worth keeping should the dominant elude us.
All is in hand, my lady. They will not be spoiled. I give you my word. Gentlemen, A toast! Will you join me? My thanks.
It's a big turkey leg.
To Our Lady of the Wind. And the King!
Ugh. Imperials drink this piss?
Well, it would go some way to explain their breath.
Lady Benedicta! Imperials!
Is it just Clive and Torgol?
And instead of killing them, you lead the rat straight to us.
Mercy!
Oh man, she's just...
Look what we have here, boys.
At least use him as a
An
human
Imperial
shield.
bearer. Good. I was getting bored.
Uh-oh. Oh man, don't make me kill her already. I mean, she's a jerk, but... Who is that? What is this? What?
Where did...
She just summoned this thing? She didn't transform into it, she just summoned it.
Dance, Chirata.
Chirata. Oh yeah, I think I fought Chirata in
I think it does.
Final Fantasy XIV.
Signals have exploded.
Get her, Torgol.
Sick of Torgol.
Yeah, get her.
You know what to do. Sick of Torgol.
Get out of the way. That's some nice telegraphing, by the way. They give you that little green cone to let you know. She's going to be shooting something off in that direction.
Get him, boy. Sick of Torgol.
Yeah, nice. Oop, that wasn't so nice. Where's Sid in all this? It's just me and Torgol?
Keep your distance.
Man, I can't seem to stagger this one. I don't think it even has a stagger. No, it does.
You know what to do, boy. You better be on your way, Sid. Sick of Torgol. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. There, boy.
That was not so good at stagger damage on that one. She's got a great design though.
Get him, boy.
She's almost dead. Ooh, look at that. That was cool. Nice combo on the Chirata Slain. Nice. Got the Cleric's Medallion. What's that do? Increases healing potency of potions by 20%. Still not better than the ones I got. Wyrite. Used in crafting. Sharp Fang crafting. Magicked Ash. Also used in crafting. I think I got some, like, pre-order bonuses I haven't opened up yet, too.
Even for a branded.
Clive!
Look who's here to save the day. Is this how you recruit all of your charges?
Don't recall you complaining, Benedicta.
History. There's definitely something there.
Sidolphus, remind me, why was it that you betrayed your kingdom?
Oh.
I asked you a question. Lord Commander.
Oh, he was big time.
Why? Because I'd had enough of you and your king's antics.
And yet here you are, stealing my branded. What are you plotting?
As if I'd tell you.
Lady Benedicta, we have secured the dominant.
Always something, isn't there?
And she's gone.
Nice, convenient way to get rid of an enemy there. Poof.
Did she say where she was gone?
No.
Then we head back to Lost Wing. One of the villagers may have heard something.
Why would she announce where she's going?
Why I said Gav. The man has a nose for these things. Trust me.
So, yeah, what is Gav? Is he like him? Was he a Lord Commander too? Or is he just like one of his trusted lieutenants? A skilled tracker?
So,
Sidolphus.
it wasn't about bearers at all. They were looking for a dominant.
Yeah, that's right. Thought
He's
we were
right.
riding the bastard. Like any of us would keep a monster like that under our roof. No offence.
When no one talked, they started rounding up everyone with a brain. And then everyone without one and all.
And locked you in the cellar, hoping sooner or later someone would break. You know, things might have been different if you'd accepted my invitation.
Oh, don't remind us. We were all saying the same thing.
This is our home, innit? Don't mean we won't help when we can, though.
And that, I'll drink to.
This would be interesting to just watch as like a movie. Although there's a lot of reading.
100 full legions the young dragon led, and watched as a million foes turned tail and fled. As lance levels mountains, it spanned as the dead. The skies over storm breaks for
Listen, Clive. Revenge won't bring him back. It won't.
He is a phoenix. He could come back, actually.
13 years ago, I watched the dominant kill my brother right in front of me. And I did nothing.
You were pretty lame. That's true.
And now I can. I can kill the son of a bitch. And bring peace to my brother's soul. After that, whatever happened, happened.
Fate. You're content to be its slave, then.
Meanwhile, at
His
Caer
radiance would have us
Norvent.
believe the Imperial host invincible. Yet here we find the Empire's cornerstone teetering on the backs of a handful of cowards and cutthroats. Well, Bahamut may lead 100 full legions. Could it be that the young prince defends a house of cards ready to topple at the slightest breeze? Tell me something. Why do you not resist? Within you lies the power to slay gods. The phoenix perished in your flames. Yet you do not fight. You do not flee. You refuse your gift. Perhaps you're distracted. My offer still stands. Join us and you will be treated with the respect one of our kind deserves.
Lord Margrace, don't!
Why are they concealing his identity? See, I think somewhere we're going to find out Joshua's still alive or resurrected. But who's this Margrace fellow?
Do be gentle with them.
Clive. Wake up. Gav's back.
Zip up your sleeves, man. Alright, what's Gav got? What you got, Gav?
One of the Empire's outlying strongholds, though apparently not strong enough to keep out the Royalists.
The captured bearers are inside. I'm sure of it.
If Benedicta's orders are to stay in the shadows, she won't be traveling with many men. Meaning, she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by.
Including the Dominant.
So, we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
What about me?
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the care and guide those I free to safety.
And miss all the fun. Why can't he do that?
Clive doesn't have your nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best
Probably
man for
true.
the job.
Well, when you put it that way.
Suppose I better scout ahead for any surprises.
Don't you let him down.
Quite protective,
I won't.
that Gav.
Right. Shall we?
Not so fast. We wait until tomorrow.
But he's right there.
And if we leave now, we'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet. We've got one chance at this. You don't want to waste it, do you?
No.
Yeah, probably not a good idea to do a big infiltration in the early morning. You know what? So that's the dead of night. I think a good point to end this episode. Story as the story progresses, new weapons and items become available at the Hideaway's trading post in Charon's Toll, as will new forging recipes at the Black Hammer. Yeah.
There's someone I want you to meet.
At this hour.
Yeah.
He's the owner of the tavern, and
Ooh.
our best hope of getting a decent night's kit.
Oh, a decent night's kip, eh? Well, I'm always down for a good, decent night's kip, I tell you what. But for now, we're going to save it. Man, we leveled up like 3 levels in this episode, so that's pretty cool. I love these little icons. That's so fresh. It's so funky fresh. Yeah, come on back in the next one, and we will pick up where we left off and go get ourselves a good night's kip. All right?